Welcome to the Local Vibe podcast, unscripted, it's uncensored, the real deal straight up music talk. Please like and subscribe on YouTube and Facebook.
This is dedicated to the local musicians of Denver, Colorado. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the show.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. It is March 13th, Friday, March 13th. Mark, how about that? I know we were joking around about the special day of Friday the 13th, and it is March Friday the 13th. So, yeah. So once again, I appreciate everybody that's supporting and signing on to the YouTube channel, supporting the Local Vibe Music Podcast. I definitely appreciate all that. And thank you very much. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Subscribing to the channel, you have no idea, helps this channel grow and will help us continue to bring in musicians and artists and solo artists into the podcast. All right. And we decided to do a couple back-to-backs this week because, you know, obviously the schedule is getting kind of busy, Mark, which is a good thing to have, you know. And people are coming in, and we're getting artists into the studio. So we're going to try to accommodate them, you know, to the best that we can. And if we got to make a Friday, we'll make a Friday. And I've even done some Saturdays, so we'll do what we got to do. So without further ado, I want to introduce my guest here, Mr. Mark Steinhauser. Did I say that correctly? All right.
You got it.
And right over to my left-hand side, say hi, Mark.
Where's the camera?
Over here. You're like, where you at? No worries.
Wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, no, you're good. Yeah, so Mark is a solo artist, singer-songwriter, and we're going to be talking a little bit about some of his music. He's got an album that he's working on, and then also he's going to play some music for us, and maybe talk a little bit about some of the special meaning behind some of his songs and some of his tunes that he's recording. He's got a couple guitars that he brought with him, just two, and I told him, well, if that's not enough, we have a couple extras for backup that we can lend you here, you know. So once again, thank you everybody for signing on. I really appreciate it. And without further ado, I'm going to turn it right over to Mr. Mark Steinhauser.
I can tell you, I've already played Eddie's guitars, and I didn't need to bring any.
Yes, right. I got just a few of them.
Thank you so much for inviting me to your beautiful stage here. I mean, you're filling a void in the community, in the music community.
Sure. Yep.
And this is awesome.
Thank you. Yeah. Welcome.
And I'd like to share some songs from my upcoming album.
Okay.
I'm going to have it mastered in April.
Okay. April 13th?
April 13th, baby.
Nice.
You know it.
Ladies and gentlemen, it was funny. We were talking about the date. We were going back and forth, and we're like, it seems to be the 13th that's lining up pretty good. Let's just pick the 13th. Let's do it. So it's got a special meaning. All right.
Moments, I can still hear your voice calling out my name. It's as crystal as it is clear. Time to get up, get ready. The bus is coming soon. Even after all these years, I can still hear you. Even in the quietest moments, I can still smell the kitchen. Chicken roasting in the oven, garlic rice on the stove. Dinner's on the table, boy, it's time to come home. table. Boy, it's time to come in from the dark. Especially in the quietest moments, it all starts to make sense. We'll go back to the beginning, hop on over the fence. It's not the things that make us who we really are. It's a love we leave behind us that helps us find the stars of our lives. These are the days of memories. These are the days to believe. These are the moments to cherish. These are the moments to be near, to be near, to be near. Long gone but not forgotten, like the tree that used to hold the swing. I hold on to the love that was, and the memory that it brings, that it brings, that it brings. Oh, that it brings. These are the days, memories. These are the days to hold dear. These are the moments to cherish. These are the moments to keep near, to keep near. In my heart, you're in my heart, you're in my heart.
Wow. Man, I tell you, boy, oh boy. That's amazing.
Thank you. Thank
That's
you.
amazing. I am so relaxed, and not only just because I'm drinking this whiskey, but that music is very soothing, right? And Mark, I think you were talking earlier, if you wouldn't mind, tell the people a little bit about kind of your inspiration behind that song. Was that the one you were talking about that you wanted to kind of connect with, or?
Well, actually, the inspiration for that, I mean, it was around Mother's Day.
Okay.
I lost my mom in 2015.
Oh, no. Okay.
And but this is just a couple of years ago, and I was getting sentimental and thinking about the moment, and it just poured out of me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes it just happens, right? Depending on emotion and feeling and thoughts of that specific time. And then you put something on paper and like, oh yeah, here it is, you know?
Yeah.
Nice. So that's where that one, the inspiration came from that song. Okay. Nice. Yeah. And so tell the audience a little bit about this particular guitar. I know we were talking about, Mark brought a couple of his guitars, but kind of the little background story on this particular one here that you have.
So this is a Larrivee.
Okay.
And I was telling Eddie, there used to be a place called Aurora Music, and it was on Parker and Quincy. and they had some awesome guitars, and they're really good prices on beautiful guitars. And so I went through and I played all these different guitars, and there was another guitar that I really wanted that looked amazing and it had a beautiful finish. And but the owner, he said, "Mark, you need to look at this Larrivee. It's got dovetail joints and the build is a superior quality." And so he basically talked me into this guitar.
He's like, that's what they're supposed to do.
And like for at least 6 months after I bought this guitar, every time I opened the case, it smelled like a forest.
Nice. You could smell the wood.
Yeah. And I've never had that experience before. I mean, I've always, anyway.
Yeah. Nice. Very nice. Yeah. So those of you that don't know about, that particular brand, that's what that is. And we were talking about that earlier. Mark and I were like, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have to be name brand. Like, I think you find what feels good to you. And this one actually is a very beautiful guitar. It's got an ebony fretboard, which is the wood that's designed on the fret, which is high grade. But, you find what suits you and what you can play, right?
Exactly.
And that's what you play on.
Exactly.
That's what you play with, yeah.
You find the guitar that vibes with you. You don't have to spend a lot of money. I mean, when you spend a lot of money, you're paying for the exotic woods and the materials.
And the construction and the craftsmanship, right?
Yeah.
All right, Mark, you got another one for us?
So many years I used to commute downtown.
Okay.
And I'd take the bus. And so many things I'd see on the way, taking the bus. But there were good things and bad things. And it just kind of opened my eyes. And this song is called Super Yacht of Life.
Okay.
So here I was going downtown in my super yacht, this big, huge, the big bus,
the
right?
big bus that's taking you from one point to the other, right? Especially downtown Denver. For those of you that don't know, that's a busy place.
That's a busy place, and
very busy place.
So this is my story about the bus.
All right, let's hear it.
Saw a couple on the sidewalk. I was riding the bus downtown. She was holding his head. He could not stand. He was wheelchair bound. With all their earthly possessions lying at their feet, they were locking eyes. There was no disguise. With their whole life at their feet, doors burst open, paramedics rushing in, while I was waiting for the 5:15. He was lying on the floor, he was moving no more, with his backpack by his side. Paramedics rushed around as I walked up to the open door of my route P bus. Take me home, take me home, take me home, take me home, take me home. There, but for the grace of God, go I in my super yacht of life, like a fly on the wall above it all. My super yacht of life, there, but for the grace of God, go I in my super yacht of life, in my super yacht of life. Flash forward to the future. No one ever really knows which way the wind blows in this roller coaster called life. It can lift you up, it can spread you down, it can spin you around. It's a heavy load when you get to the end of that road, and you lost your job and your wife on this super called life. There, but for the grace of God, go I in my super yacht of life, like a fly on the wall above it all. My super yacht of life. When did I lose my humanity for the vanity of me, myself, and I? Oh, there, but for the grace of God, go I in my super yacht of life, in my super yacht of life.
Wow, beautiful, Mark. You can tell I love this. I love this little applause button over here. This is our audience. It's in the background that nobody knows. They're kind of they're hiding back there
They're
behind the.
huge. How many people are here?
I know, right? Look at all these people that we have here in the studio. So the ladies and gentlemen, they're hiding behind the drums. They're hiding behind the PA. And if you haven't been here to the studio, well, you definitely got to come check it out. And if you're a musician, you're more than welcome. Hit us up on Facebook. Hit us up on Instagram. Hit us up on TikTok. I got my email address up there as well. And we would love to get you in the studio. And Mark could attest. He could tell you it's a great place.
You gotta come.
Yeah, nice,
Yeah.
nice. All right, Mark. Yeah, that was awesome, man. And again, I can't believe that you're inspiring me here to be thinking about lyrics and stuff. Because again, right, sometimes songs are about the most simplest things, right? That sometimes that
is.
you counter and you come across,
And I think, the best lyrics I have, they just flow out from the pen. I mean,
Yeah.
it's instantaneous. I mean, yeah.
Right. And then you just got to figure out, okay, how do I want to put it together with it? What chord progression or, what key or whatever. And then you start playing. Oh, yeah, that sounds good, right? And then you just, yeah, nice. Very cool. And trust me, that's a skill because some people can do it way easier than others. And you obviously have done it a few times because you got quite a few, So that's awesome. Very cool.
So I'd like to play an instrumental.
Yes, absolutely. This is the one that you were talking about that you were telling me. Yes, by all means, please. Yeah, this is a music podcast, so we love to play music here. And Mark's got one for you. Another one.
This is called Possibilities.
Possibilities. All right.
And we'll talk about that.
Okay. Very nice. Oh my God, I love those harmonics at the end. That's amazing. All right, Mark, and that one has a story. I know you were definitely going to talk about what that one means to you.
So, the inspiration for this album, and I told you I had a friend who passed.
Yes, yes.
And we hooked up in the mid-'80s.
Okay.
And I lived in Tempe, Arizona at that time.
Michael, let's put that picture up there. Yep. Okay. And, okay. Yep.
And that's Dan Hollis. And the first time I met him, I was in the apartment. I'm just playing guitar, and I looked up, and I had my door open, and there was this figure that like filled up the whole door frame. I was like, wow, that's weird.
Yeah.
And I thought, man, I don't know what to think about this. And he was just looking at me with this big grin on his face, shaking his head, and he's like, I like your guitar. And
Nice.
So we ended up becoming thick as thieves. I mean, we put a band together, Stanley O'Neill Group,
Okay.
in Tempe, Arizona, and played in Phoenix. And so anyway, a couple of years ago, we've kept in touch all these years, so lifelong friends. And
Yep.
I got a call from him, but it was his daughter, to tell me that he had passed.
Oh, gotcha.
And that, just hit me in the heart.
Yeah.
And I thought, we always talked about doing an album together. So I guess I'm going to have to do one on my own.
Yeah. Yep. I hear you. Yeah.
So,
And we're going to talk about that too, because I know Mark had said he's got a few albums that he's working on, and let's put up his Facebook page there, Michael, and see so we can talk a little bit about it. He's got a Facebook page, and then he's also got a full blown website where people can go and take a look at some of his artwork and stuff like that, right? That he's done. So we can take a look at. So Mark, while Michael's pulling that up, where is what's your background? Like, where did you grow up here in Colorado, or kind of where did you grow up?
oh man, I was actually born overseas in Geneva, Switzerland.
In Switzerland,
I lived
okay.
in a little village called Tannay,
Okay.
and a totally different world. Like the garbage pickup was a horse-drawn carriage.
Ah.
When you went grocery shopping, you went to the meat store, you went to the, all these different stores to get your food, and
Yep.
so it was a different experience. And then my dad worked for Chrysler International, so we moved to Detroit in the late '60s during the race riots,
Okay.
and that was an eye-opening experience for me. It's like, what's everybody so upset about? It's just
Yeah.
like, let's just get it on. And then my dad got tired of the corporate world and ended up leaving Chrysler, and we had a motorhome that he rented, and we drove out to Colorado.
Ah.
And that was a lot like, there are parts of Colorado that are like Switzerland. I mean, the mountains there are older and not as sharp.
Right.
But
Yep.
and we never looked back. And so I've been other places since then, but Colorado has always been my home.
Yeah, and Colorado's a good place, right? I mean, we get the 4 seasons here, right, and stuff like that. So, Michael, how are we looking over there?
It's good. It's popped up on the screen,
Okay.
but it's just not up there. It's not functioning right now.
Okay, so you do have it up. Yep. So what are we looking at? We're looking at
Facebook.
his Facebook.
His Mark Stein Facebook.
Okay, so on your Facebook page, Mark, what do you have on your Facebook page which is Mark Steinhauser music, right? You have it.
Yeah. So I've never had a music presence online. So when I thought of the idea of creating this album, I put all that into place, and so it's not up there, or is it?
Yeah, I think we can't see, but there, we have it on.
Yeah,
we have it on Facebook in terms of your Facebook page.
And so I'm still in the process of building everything out and trying to understand the music business. I mean, it's like it's completely different now. It's you have the streaming platforms.
Yes.
But I'm involved with something called Modern Musician, and it's the street team, and so it's this environment. I've got something like a Patreon environment. I have the ability to do live streaming.
and I can put my products out there and sell them
gotcha.
through this.
Yeah.
So it's really trying to figure this whole music thing out.
Gotcha. And then you have you also have a video, right? That you said you had an AI video that you put together, right?
Yeah. So I used something called OpenArt.ai, and created this music video. If you want to play that.
Yeah, we'll definitely play it. Yeah, let's see if Michael can get it back up there again. I think right now. So try closing out that picture, Michael. If you close out that picture, see what that does.
I'm playing this song, right?
And then, Mark, if you want to play another song here while we're trying to transition here, go ahead. Sure. Do that.
Oh,
is that the video? Oh, we lost audio.
keep forgetting where the camera is.
Yeah, it's over here. Settings, audio. So this is a AI created video, right, Mark, that you worked on?
Right. Yep.
And also with no lyrics, just more instrumental?
Instrumental.
Yeah.
Yep.
Nice.
Yeah, this piece has 4 movements. So you can see this is the second movement here.
Then Discovery, movement number 3.
Yep. So you know Magellan, he was the explorer that discovered Tierra del Fuego.
Right. Yep.
And it was called the Land of Fire. But the indigenous tribes used fire to communicate.
Ah.
And this is the interior.
That's a really cool picture right there.
And these musicians are from the Musiversal that I mentioned.
Oh, okay. Tierra de Fuego. Wow, that is amazing, man. Really cool.
Thank you.
So you said there was a few artists that you said that were on there. What were their names? So the artist names?
Oh, I have to
If you
look.
could remember.
No, I can't.
You can't remember? Okay, yeah, that's fine. So, but definitely it was a collaboration of different musicians. You were playing guitar on that, right? And then the AI was just to kind of capture those different scenes that you guys were thinking about. Like, did you feed it that information?
Yeah. So you put in prompts and every different video in there, I would talk about the indigenous tribes or the Magellan discovering it, or
Yeah, gotcha. Oh, so he's got it up here. Okay, so guitar was Mark Steinhauser. Acoustic drum was Cristiano Galvayo. Is that the way you say that? Galvayo?
yeah.
All right. And then bass player was Andre
Yep.
Vasconcelos.
Yeah.
Andre Vasconcelos. Trumpet was John Paul Frappier.
Yep.
And so those are, and it's via Museversal.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yep.
Gotcha. Wow. Okay, cool. Yeah, and I tell you what, that's the thing with AI is it's such a powerful tool. And again, what I think what people are learning is like the more that you can feed it, the more it starts to translate exactly what you want, right?
Yeah. Because I was like, with Magellan coming into the channel there, I kind of described it. I want you to pan out and
Yeah.
show the
Nice. Very cool. And how long did it take you guys to do that video?
till I ran out of credits.
Like, you have ran out for the day. Please feed the box some more.
If you
here.
haven't used those, I think it's free when you sign up, right? But then, and you have like thousands of credits, and all of a sudden you run out of credits. It doesn't take long.
Yeah, you're like, uh-oh.
And I think I ended up subscribing like $7 a month or something to get
just to finish it
4,000
up.
credits just to finish the video.
Nice. That's the thing. Everything nowadays is a subscription.
Absolutely.
Everything
Yeah.
nowadays.
Yeah.
I tell you, man. All right. Michael, do we have some comments? I know we have, Mark, believe it or not, quite a few comments that are coming in regards to your music, in regards to you playing. And there's quite a few comments that are out there. Let's take a look and see what people are saying. So, such a great voice. Yeah. Thank you, Lexi, 8539. We appreciate that. You are in great voice, Mark. And this is by Megan Phillips, 6456. Thank you, Megan. Appreciate it. Be sure to like and subscribe. Thank you very much. What else we got there? Very calming vibe. I love it. Yes, I would say the same thing. I have to agree with that, Lexi. I was actually relaxing, checking out the way your finger picking. The way you finger pick was pretty nice. I like that. And I was watching you play the A and the G string and move that around up and down the fretboard. So yeah, very common. And actually, you gave me an idea that I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a camera on the bottom of the fretboard to try to get that angle. That would be cool, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
They make those small cameras so you
mounts.
can put them right. Yeah, those little mounts. That would be cool to kind of see exactly what you were doing. Because, ladies and gentlemen, you probably didn't get that close of a personal view like I did, but I was right here checking it out, and I'm watching his fingers, and then they're moving up and down the fretboard. Acoustic Vibes, Veronica. Thank you, Veronica. That's my wife. Love you, darling. Thank you very much. Acoustic Vibes. Sweet. And he can put me to sleep anytime in a great way with a big heart. Nice. That's awesome. Yes, very soothing, right?
Yeah.
Very soothing with music, yeah.
And that's what the dreaming and acoustic, so my concept is, I'm halfway, like 6 songs into writing the next album.
Nice.
But it's me, my guitar.
Yes, nice, yeah.
Getting back to basics.
Yeah. And then on your website, what do you have on your website? Let's see if we can pull up his website real quick, because I saw there was a few things that you had on there, and I think that's where you're going to eventually kind of launch your music and launch your album. Is that what you're thinking, that you'll put that on there on your website?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm...
So this particular site right here, right?
Yeah.
So what do you have on there right now? What's all this that you have on there?
Okay, so I'm still working on this. That's not what I wanted to have. Like, I can see right away I want to update this, but that has the Patreon concept that I was talking
gotcha.
about.
Okay, yep.
And so there's from left to right, there's like one is $2 a month and one is $5 a month. And,
Yeah.
And so, but every one of those has value that you get back like right away if you were to subscribe for a year.
Sure.
And get a CD.
Nice.
CD and a shirt.
And a shirt or
CD
something like that. Yeah.
And I'm also an artist, so at the higher levels, I have a concept of doing original art for the people that.
Oh, nice. Okay, very cool.
Subscribe.
I got to check that out, Mark.
Yeah.
I'll definitely support your webpage as well. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if you're not familiar with that, basically he's got some different levels there. The patron is, subscribing and supporting. And again, the local vibe music, it's all about supporting local music. So right here in the flesh, if you want to subscribe and support to Mark, he's a local musician with his music, his paintings, his merchandise, whatever. You get to pick here and choose which option you want, and it shows you right there what are the benefits of each additional one that you have, so that's awesome. And then eventually, once you release your album and your music, you're thinking that you'll probably post that up on the webpage as well. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
And I'm gonna get better about social media and
Sure.
consistent posting.
Yeah, that's the thing,
my
right? It's
God.
just if
as
you
long as it doesn't control my life.
yes, it can easily do that. So you got to be careful with that. But the one thing about social media, and you'll get the prompts, is that you got to continuously feed, right? Continuously feed. So maybe you can get somebody to do that for you, if you need to.
Yeah.
But because that's the thing about social media is just continuously updating, even if it's a small thing, you continue to update that. So definitely looking forward to hearing your music and seeing your album. And then are you thinking that eventually you'll be able to put it like where people can download it, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, that sort of stuff? Or are you thinking like
trying
CDs?
To figure that out because, I just heard about, what was the first one that you mentioned? The
Pandora or Apple? Spotify.
Spotify,
Yep.
like 88%. So they just have something new where they said, if you don't have more than 1,000 streams in a 12-month period, you don't get anything.
Oh, gotcha.
88% of the people that are on Spotify have less than 1,000 streams.
Interesting. Yep.
So it's like, so I'm trying to find the next thing. And really what I want to do is to be able to connect directly with people that like my music. And this environment lets you, if you want to have a phone call with me, we can talk one-on-one.
Oh, cool. Nice.
I can do live streams, and there's like a tip bucket, and there's
sure.
But
you got to get creative, right, to be able to support
totally,
your.
It's like, and I'm just trying to figure out what is the benefit for me to rushing to streaming platforms when I might get some exposure, but I can't make a living.
Sure.
If you.
Yeah, and that's the thing. I think that's a common thing for musicians that you'll find is that, again, we play music because that's our passion. We love to do that, right? It's not to get rich and make a lot of money. Like, if that comes, great. But majority of musicians that I know and I hang out with, we all have jobs. Like, we all have to work, and we have full-time jobs,
It's a passion. You do it for the passion.
Yeah, 100%. So, geez, he can come over and play anytime. Yes, I hear you. Nice, very nice. Well, awesome, Mark. Well, it's good to have you in the studio. And anything else that you can think of that you would like to mention, and or even some shout outs to any of your listeners that are out there. Like I said, we got quite a few people that are on the podcast, and Mark's definitely going to share this. He'll be able to share this on his social medias once we're done with today's podcast. But anything else that you would like to say or mention?
Maybe, could I close out with a song?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I'm thinking so. Yeah, let me talk about my sponsors real quick, and then we'll come right back to you. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want to talk about my sponsors because, again, these are very important to me as a podcast, as I started this podcast and supporting this podcast and sponsoring it. And my number one sponsor right now is Event and Airport Transportation, LLC. And I got a good friend of mine named Ernesto that runs this business, and he's got some beautiful vehicles. Michael, let's play that video so we market. Yeah, so Event and Airport Transportation, LLC, you can reach him at www.lemolimo.limo and check out his webpage. He's got a party van that can, he can haul around, 15, 60 people or something like that with lights and music and all that good stuff. He also does some Red Rock events. He's got some private vehicles, SUVs. This guy's got it down. And on his webpage, if you continue to scroll down there, you can see all his vehicles. You can book straight online, 720-699-1575. And tell Ernesto that Fast Eddie sent you, and he's going to hook you up with a really Cool ride. Take you around. Take it at Red Rocks if you need to. And down at the bottom of the page, he's got, keep on scrolling down, Michael, a little bit more. And he's got the Local Vibe, logo right there. So we are partners, and definitely want to thank Ernesto with Event and Airport Transportation and LLC for all his support there. And then also I want to talk about Flashjam. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Flashjam. Flashjam is also talk about supporting local music. Mr. Jim Lee has discovered Flashjam, put this together, and is now, 4 seasons deep into running Flashjam. And this is an awesome thing that is designed for supporting local musicians, local artists here to the area. And I would say it's discover your celebrity, right? You can get on stage, play rhythm, play lead. Even if you wanted to play some of your acoustic stuff, like you can sign up for all kinds of different parts. And there's a huge community of artists and musicians that you can meet. That is really, really cool to be able to go there. Guitar players, keyboard players, multi-instrumentalists, bass players, drummers. Just a big, big family, and you can get into different stages, get on the stage and perform live. And they're actually going to be doing one now in Colorado Springs. So it's Peak 31 Union Station down in the Colorado Springs area, which is awesome. So he's able to get people from up and down the Front Range to support this channel. So yeah, definitely want to thank those two guys. So yeah, Mark, let's play another one here before we close out, and then I just got a few more dates that I want to talk about. I have another gentleman coming next Thursday, and then the week after that is actually spring break. So I might take some time off to enjoy the spring.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, so I got this guitar at the Colorado Guitar Show.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's an event that's put on every year by Dwayne Everts.
Okay.
And it's Colorado music. Well, I have the.
I think he's got it up there. I think Michael's got it up there already, ready and queued to go. But and so that's where you bought this particular guitar.
Yeah. Amazing show. So if you have a chance to go to that, you won't be disappointed if you like guitars.
Okay, so this is their Facebook right here, Colorado Guitar Show and Luthier Expo.
Yeah.
Nice. Right on. Okay. Okay, Mark, what are you going to take us home with another song here?
This one's called Bloom. It's been a long, cold winter as I stretch out my limbs. Snow glistening in the sun. The sound of silence, the smell of empty. As I rest my weary limbs, clear out the clutter of leaves gone by, leaves gone by. As the dark night comes down on me, I stretch my worn out leaves, I rest my weary head and dream. Days to come, days to come. And then it happens, not in a minute, not in an hour, not in a day, but changes are happening, and they're coming my way, coming my way, and I'm finally waking up, finally waking up to beautiful bright day, and I'm finally waking up, I'm finally shaking off the
long, cold winter, and it feels good, and I'm finally waking up to the sound. And it feels good. Feels good. Miracles happen every day as my buds bloom into leaves. The sun is shining inside of me, making me grow, bigger than before, more beautiful than before, making me grow. Taller than before, more beautiful than before, making me grow. Just blue, just blue. Just blue, just blue, just blue, just blue. Just blue. Just blue.
Wow. Beautiful, man. Beautiful. I tell you, I am relaxed. So soothing. Definitely so soothing. Wow. Okay. Awesome. Oh, we do have a question that came up here. It says, how long has Mark played flute?
That was one of my first instruments, like in 4th grade.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
So a long time.
Yeah.
A long time.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
All right. No, that's awesome, Mark. And I definitely want to thank you for being here in the studio, playing some music for us. We're able to get it live stream, and we'll share this with everybody. Ladies and gentlemen, please follow Mark Steinhauser here and check out his page. There's also, this song is great. Mark is an amazing singer, amazing guitarist.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. So thank you very much. And yeah, Michael, let's go to my closing page here. I do have another podcast that I'm going to be doing next week. And then, like I said, I am going to be taking probably the spring break off. And but towards the next week on Thursday, I have on March 19th, there's a gentleman coming in, solo artist by the name of John Rubio. And he is also a local artist here to the Denver area. And he's going to be coming in the studio talking about his music, talking about his products and stuff like that he's put together. So, yeah, looking forward to having him here. And then also, and then the following week, I'm going to take some time off for spring break and relax. It also says, how long has Mark played guitar?
Oh, man. I used to sneak into my brother's room and play his Glenn Campbell Red, White, and Blue Sears guitar. And I was 8 then. And then I got my first guitar at Pacific Pawn, I think when I was 14. I used to go every week and pay $5 a week to get that guitar.
Nice. So you finally got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, my
awesome.
parents found out and they paid it off and gave it to me for
Nice.
Christmas.
There you go. and that's something, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen. Well, I appreciate it. I hope everybody has a great weekend. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe and support this channel. Support Mark. He showed you where his Facebook's at. And I'm going to put this in the description also on YouTube. So if people want to check it out, I'm going to have the description in there. You can go check it out, follow it, and support local music. I can't tell you that enough. So I appreciate it, everybody. I hope you have a great weekend. Mark, wave by to the camera there. And thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We will see you later. Thank you.